Hey, so I know I haven't done a video in a while and I've been busy and I don't know if you noticed, but I moved again. Don't want to talk about it. Anyway, so today I want to talk about eye bases because I did the primer video and I wanted to get a little bit into eye primers and eye bases and what's best for your eyes and things like that. So let's just get on into it. So the first two that most people use to prevent creasing are Too Faced Shadow Insurance and Urban Decay Primer Potion. I only have the little one. These are the most popular two. Not to say that they're the only two or they're the best or anything like that. They're just the most popular ones. I like Too Faced Shadow Insurance better. I find the Urban Decay, after I use it for a couple of days, makes my eyes look crepey and dried out. And that's not to say that they'll all do that, but I just find this one does it for me. These two I don't find necessarily brighten the color on my eye. What I mean is, if you know you want a really rich color on your lid and you're hoping that one of these is going to make the color richer, I don't really find that it does that. So these are mainly to prevent creasing, and they also, you know, just help with the long wearing of the eyeshadow so that the shadow that you do put on won't fade. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll use these as a base, and then I'll use something like a paint pot or a cream eyeliner. This is Smashbox, their Proof eyeliner palette. Something like that over top so that I have color popping on top. Having said that, in the last couple of weeks I've really noticed that when I use a paint pot as a base or any other kind of cream, like an NYX Jumbo pencil or a shade stick or anything like that, all of which are great color popping bases, I find that the colors are harder to blend. So if you're having a problem blending your colors, that might be the reason. So just kind of watch out for that. I found in the last couple of weeks I've just been using Too Faced Shadow Insurance, putting it on at the very beginning of my makeup process. So then I do my foundation, concealer, powder, blush, all that stuff. And then this has a lot of time to dry. And I make sure that I put it all the way in, all the way around, because I find if you go from where it isn't on your eye to where it is on your eye to where it isn't, you can sometimes get like a weird line crease there that's again harder to blend. So that might be the problem. Having said that, I don't get as much pigmentation, so I've just been using this in the last couple of weeks, but you really have to pack on your colors a lot more. Do you need an eye base? No, you don't need an eye base. Eye bases are for people who wear their makeup a long time, so they'll wear it from morning to night and they don't want to touch up. So ones like this would be really great for people like that who just don't even want to have to worry about creasing, anything like that. If you want a more natural, neutral look, and you don't find that your eyeshadow creases generally at all and you only wear it for maybe 6 hours a day anyway, you don't really need an eye base, so don't spend the money on something, or get something like L'Oreal Decrease. I know we don't have it here in Canada, but it is in the United States, and there are cheaper alternatives as well. These ones are a little bit more expensive. So I love paint pots though, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love them. They just take a little bit more work to blend, or you have to put your paint pot all over your eye, and then I have to put a really good coat of, like, I use Painterly a lot, and Blank Type is kind of the matching one, or Brûlée, and you just kind of wash it over the eye so that you have a powdered blending surface. So you don't necessarily need an eye base. If you want to use one to pop the color on your eye, great. If you have problems with creasing, great. But if you don't, you wear neutral eyeshadow, you don't wear your makeup for that long, or you rarely wear makeup, and you know, you just kind of want to learn how to do a quick couple eye looks with, you know, a quick couple shadows, you don't need an eye base. So I use it on my clients a lot because I do a lot of weddings and graduations and photo shoots and things like that, and you know, you need that long wearing, or you need that pop of color. For everyday use, you don't. If you like crazy, really colorful looks, or even really, really deep browns, it's good to use a base. I'm not saying that they're bad at all, I use them all the time, but it is just a little bit trickier to blend. So some of my favorite bases are paint pots. I have every single paint pot, I love them. You can just stick with one, like Painterly, or if you like shimmery ones, Bare Study. You can just stick with something like that, because even if you put Painterly on, if you have a green that you're putting over top, this Painterly will help pop the color. If you put a green underneath, it's going to pop it a little bit more, but Painterly will still do the job. So you don't need every color of Paint Pot is what I'm saying. The other good ones are NYX Jumbo Pencils. What I don't like about these is that I find that they go on really, really thick if you just apply them to the eye. So I have to, you know, rub it on my hand. I hope you can see that. Rub it on my hand and then take my finger and go from there, or use a brush. And I find that they crease if you don't use some sort of decrease or Shadow Insurance or Urban Decay primer potion. So those are my faves. Any other questions about eye bases, put them down in the comment box. I've missed you guys. I did dye my hair, it's red, and I'm gonna, you know, actually do my hair in the next video so you guys can see that I've got these big crazy bangs and it looks really cool, but I didn't have time and I wanted to get a video done because I felt so bad. So I hope you guys are having a good one, and I hope you enjoyed this. And again, any questions, put them down here and I'll answer them. Bye guys.